Like we said, this is the first big division patch.
It's free, too, by the way.
Yeah, it's free. It's just the update that's going to bring the first incursion. Mm-hmm. So it's called Falcon Lost. Where is it? Oh, this is the Destiny crap.
Yeah, Falcon Lost.
Oh, come on. Load. Falcon Lost is a new incursion available in the Stuyvesant area. You must be level 30 and have completed the mission General Assembly to access the mission. So they are making you complete the story.
Yeah,
it looks like
General Assembly is the last mission.
So. Yeah. The encounter is balanced for 4 players with high level gear.
Yeah, and from my understanding, like I said, they're gonna bring out this gear score, and I think they're saying minimum like 150. So
yeah,
I don't know what my score is gonna be. I don't know how I don't know the formula for it, but
yeah, it's gonna be. I know they said that the incursion is gonna be 2 difficulty modes.
Yeah.
So they're normal and hard, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, because the gear set they said is like 150 when they start adding scores to your gears.
Yeah,
to your gear.
That's like the minimum. I don't know how they score it.
So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Like, is the stuff that you get from the campaign gonna be scored at 150? I mean, I assume you're gonna have to do hard mode or challenge modes at least to get gear for it.
I don't think superior, like purple gear, I will totally be lower than 150. I think high end stuff might be minimum 150, and then like the better high end stuff will be higher than that. So
yeah.
If you're rocking all high-end gear, you should be able to do it, which my guy has right now.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to get there by next week. But one thing they are adding are gear sets.
I'm really excited about this.
Yes, I actually am excited too, because it's actually going to...
Should I just point out again how this game is not like Destiny, it's like Diablo?
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have I pointed out this is Diablo, but you shoot instead?
Yeah. I mean, that's...
The crafting, the recalibrating.
The more and more I'm playing this game, I'm like...
This is Diablo.
Yeah, like who was I talking to last week? Someone...
Now gear sets? That's Diablo.
Yeah, someone in the community group. I forget who I was talking to. I'm sorry. We were talking about this. I'm like, this game is less and less like Destiny and getting more and more like something like Diablo.
It's Diablo. The loot, the trading system that they're adding in is basically like Diablo's, where you have to be in the same. Well, you don't have to be in the same party when it drops, but it's similar where like you just drop it and then you just pick it up. That's like how it works.
Yeah,
and that's how it's gonna work in here. So
yeah, so a gear set equipment can be found by completing the most challenging activities in Manhattan. Collecting and wearing gear sets grant powerful stat bonuses and talents. Gear sets of varying gear scores can be found for many playstyles. Find the set that best suits yours. Tactician's Authority enhances electronics and support capabilities.
It's going to boost the shit out of your electronics score.
Yeah. Striker's Battle Gear
assault,
is
DPS
your assault stuff, probably.
And health, probably, too, in that.
Sentry's Call enhances marksman capabilities, and Path of the Nomad provides bonuses for lone wanderers, which is what you've been doing.
I want that last one.
That last
for
one
the Dark Zone
is very interesting.
I don't know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like if you're in a party, if you're like by yourself, you're gonna have like crazy stat bonuses like armor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, people who don't play Diablo, how I imagine this is gonna work, like when it says a gear set, and I guarantee you that they're gonna be green. Watch, they'll be green colored because they're just copying the shit out of Diablo. You'll get
are they though? Because there's already green.
Oh
gear.
Shit, you're right.
So it's going to be like orange or red. Probably red.
Oh, you're right. There is already green.
It's probably going to be red because that's the only color not in use. There's gray, green, blue, purple, and yellow.
Yeah, I know.
So
that's a good point. You make a good point. Or it could be orange, because I know orange was used in Diablo. But, to get a set piece, you know how there's like a backpack and a chest and boots and well, that's more Diablo. There's no boots in this, but like a holster and all that crap, knee pads.
There are boots.
Yeah, but it's cosmetic. There's no
Dude,
boots, gear.
My
Like,
trendy hiking boots
all right, yeah,
are
I
very
know.
stylish.
They are trendy. So, like, if
I
you
got
only
a trendy
are
purple
wearing.
scarf to match too. It's pretty awesome.
I know you like to match your guy. If you're only wearing like 2 of, like, let's say it's a set, and it'll probably be like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like a full set will be like 6 pieces. So like if you're wearing like 2, it gives you a bonus, like 500 armor. Let's just talk. I'm just gonna talk about the Striker's battle gear. I'm gonna like that'll be like if you're only wearing 2 of the 6, you'll
Yeah.
get like 500 armor. You know, something like that. If you're wearing 4 of the 6, your damage or your firearms is going to go up. And then if you're wearing like all 6, it's going to be like a crazy stat that you won't even like. I don't know what they're going to come up with.
Right.
But it's going to be something very good. So that's kind of how the set gears I'm assuming will work. If it's like Diablo, it'll probably work like that.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited for the Path of the Nomad because I do play by myself a lot in the Dark Zone. It'll give me a chance against those teams of 3 and 4. And I hope they. Well, I was gonna say I hope they look sweet, but it doesn't really matter because
Yeah.
your cosmetic stuff is so.
I wonder if this is going to change some of that though.
I hope
What if
so.
it does? What if it adds like?
I kind of wish it would.
What
I kind of wish.
What if you use Tactician's Authority and it gives you like, I don't know, something to tell other players like this is the gear set I'm using.
Yeah. Well, see, then we're getting into the where everyone looked the same in Destiny, so you don't want that.
Yeah, but it would be
But
more
I
like
wish like it was just something little like.
it would be more like accessories. Like your guys will still look the same, but like, if you're using like let's say Striker's battle gear, it'll be like maybe like a headset that'll go, or something like that. You know, like something that won't change the way you look. It'll just add an accessory to your character.
Right. Yeah, just like an accessory would be cool, but you don't want to change like that's, with the jacket and all that stuff because, everyone looks different. Well, not their face. Everyone's face looks the same.
Yeah.
Because that part of the game was terrible, but everyone's cosmetic gear looks different, which is cool.
Or maybe you'll just get a piece of cosmetic gear to go along with your gear set.
That would be cool. Like if you unlock the full set, like you would just unlock like the Path of the Nomads, like cosmetic set too. Like there's a jacket and pants like that go with that would be cool. I would like that.
Yeah. Something else they're adding, which people have been asking to add to Destiny for a long time, is trading.
Yeah.
Trading gear. Items dropped by... Now there are a lot of restrictions. We're going to talk about it real quick. Items dropped by enemies can be shared with other players. So that's interesting. You can't just trade random stuff. It's got to be dropped by enemies. You can't.
Yeah, it
craft
sounds like
something
it.
and
Yeah,
trade something.
you can't craft and trade.
Trade items by dropping them as loot from your inventory, so players in your group can pick them up.
Yeah, so
you can only share items during the first 2 hours you acquire them, and items can only be shared with players who are currently in your group and who were also in your group when you originally obtained the item.
Yeah, that last one's a big restriction. So if I'm running around by myself, like the other night I was running around and I picked up, this was before I had heard the full details on the trading. I picked up my second Midas and I texted my brother, I'm like, oh hey, and I got second Midas, I'll give it to you whenever the trading comes about. And then these stats came out and he goes, well, forget that. Because he has to be in my party when it drops.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Yeah. So, but that's more for the incursion, if I think that'll actually work out better than it sounds right now.
Yeah. And then they're adding assignments, which kind of just seem like new daily
They
mission
seem
type
like
things.
the bounties
Right.
from like Destiny.
Right. Assignments are automatically obtained when you log in and can be tracked from the map via the menu called Mission Overview. Assignments are available for a limited time, 24 hours for daily assignments and 7 days for the weekly assignments, after which they will be replaced by different assignments. So you can't stack them like you could in Destiny.
That's right.
Assignments come in different categories: combat, dark zone, and crafting. Most assignments can be completed while playing alone, but some will require enlisting other agents' assistance.
Right.
So that's cool, though. I'm glad they're adding that stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But what are they good for?
Well, I'm sure you're gonna get something. So like, let's say the hardest,
You
like,
think you're going to get maybe...
I think you're gonna get gear.
Yeah, but how good is that gear going to be? Is it going to be like...
I guarantee you, like, for the 24-hour daily assignments, not that good. Maybe you'll just get crafting items. Maybe you'll just get Phoenix creds. Maybe something like that. For the weekly assignments, which might be harder, they might be like, because they said, like, Dark Zone, like, go, like, survive a manhunt or something like that. And that's when you kill so many agents. And then you're, like, in the Dark Zone that you get, like, because every time you kill one, you move up a level.
Right.
And your timer extends. So it could be like survive a manhunt. And for that, they would give you probably a very good, like a high-end something. You know what I mean? So that's how I see those working out. I think they're going to be cool. I think, like I said, for the dailies, probably nothing like overly amazing. If they gave me some division tech, that'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe for like the harder weekly ones.
Of course, we'll talk about this in a little bit. I'm not sure what you're going to need Phoenix credits for here on the 12th because we'll talk about that here in a little bit.
These next two.
This is what I'm really excited about.
Yeah, this is what I've been most excited about reading through this earlier today.
Yeah, this is going to be cool.
Dark Zone supply drops. Dark Zone supply drops are a global event where the Strategic Homeland Defense Agency airdrops multiple supply caches to assist division agents. Supply drops will occur multiple times over the course of the day. The supply drops will contain non-contaminated gear of all types that will be ready for use without the need for extraction. These supply drops will be heavily sought after by other agents in the enemy factions that will roam the Dark Zone, so be ready for resistance. This seems like it's going to make the Dark Zone a lot more interesting.
Yeah, this is going to
because it's first come first serve.
This is going to be your PvP element. Now, I don't know how many times. It just said multiple times during the day. Now, is that like once an hour?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be good enough. But this is to promote PvP.
Yeah.
They did it with the last patch, by changing the rewards of going or what you lose when you die, and that has helped a bit. I have seen a lot more people going rogue, but not enough. So this is exactly for that. I'm sure it's gonna be very good stuff. You don't have to extract it, which is a huge awesome thing that they added in there, because if they would have made it where you got there and you extracted it anyways, all people would do is they would just be hiding in the extraction zones.
Right.
They would let you fight and get the gear and then bring it to the extraction zone, and then you would just kill them and take it.
That's probably why.
So that's why they added that. That was smart on their part. I'm really glad that they did that.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, this is going to make the Dark Zone really interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. You're definitely
this is where that PvP
this is where it's really going to come in,
because everybody's going to be in that area, and everybody's going to want that gear.
It's going to be completely insane. That's what I'm really excited for. That's going to be your PvP. To be honest with you, that's going to be it right there for now. That's the best that they got.
Yeah.
So definitely get your teams of 4 for that. You're not going to be going solo into that.
Yeah.
Unless that gear set is amazing.
Yeah.
For the Nomad. But yeah, that's probably the thing. I'm really excited for that. That's one of the cool things that they're adding. The assignments is cool. Trading is whatever. The gear sets is, so far, all good things. Yeah. We'll be getting into some bad things here soon.
Yeah. Gear score.
We talked about that.
Every non-vanity gear piece that can be found when your agent is level 30 has a gear score value. The higher an item's gear score, the stronger the item. The overall gear score your agent can be seen in your main menu next to your player level. Gear score indicates the advancement of an agent. Other agents' gear scores are displayed next to their health bars, which is interesting, something that Destiny desperately needs to do. Improving your gear and increasing your overall gear score will grant your agent access to the most dangerous high-end challenges. So basically, it's the light level system.
Yeah, pretty much.
So in case anybody got confused.
Yeah, basically it's light level. The exact same thing. This right here. Actually, this next one is what I'm actually really excited about. This 'cause I've been bitching about this.
What, Group Spectator came?
Yes, I've been bitching about this since I started playing like the challenge mode and stuff like that, or in the Dark Zone.
The Group Spectator cam lets players spectate members of their group while waiting to be revived, or the entire group to be down.
I know it's like something so simple.
Dude,
but like,
I'm surprised it wasn't in there.
I know. I've been wanting this for challenge mode.
I mean, like I've been telling you, I've been playing Halo a lot, And like, I've been playing their version of Control. I don't remember what it's called. But like when I die, I'm like waiting to revive, and like the timer on Halo is insane. It's like 15 seconds before you can revive.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So like, I'm watching other players, seeing where they're going and stuff. And like when I play the Division, when I die in a group,
And you just have to sit and watch
yeah,
your
I'm
dead
just
body.
I'm
That sucks.
like the other day, I literally met when I was grinding. I was playing something. I matchmaked into something, and I died. And nobody would revive me. I literally sat there for like 10 minutes with like watching my dead body just lay there.
Yeah, it sucks.
So,
So I was actually really excited about that.
new high-end named weapons. Warlord is an assault rifle. Valkyria is a submachine gun. The Historian is a marksman rifle. Implemented in the game with this update, but will not be acquired in-game until the update 1.2. Interesting.
I'm like excited for this. I mean, it's pretty clear which weapon is the best in this game. It's a submachine gun. Surprise.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hopefully this Warlord will maybe bring some power back to the assault rifles. I don't know. I mean, submachine guns and marksman rifles. I don't want to say it's the meta, but that's what it is. Everyone's running in the dark zone with a Vector or a MP5 or an AUG. Like that's what people are using. And then in like challenge mode and stuff, you kind of need a good marksman rifle. In my opinion, I mean you don't have to, but when I'm with groups who were all using that, it seems to work a lot better. So those two, the marksman and the sub, I'm excited for. Assault rifles kind of suck, in my opinion. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Like I crafted a Liberator the other day, and I thought it was gonna be sweet. It's not all that. I'll just stick to my submachine guns. Part of the reason why they're so good is it's a built-in stat into them. They automatically all have a like 19 to 20% critical hit chance
Yeah.
already. Also, I don't know why just submachine guns get that.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you don't do that with the other weapons. I'm fine with marksman rifles not having it, but like the submachine guns are already better just from that.
Yeah.
Because if you have a really high critical hit chance and a high critical hit damage, you're going to be dropping a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they don't add those in the other ones.
Yeah.
I think they all have I think every gun type has like a certain amount of critical hit chance.
Yeah.
But that submachine gun just has like a better one. Like it's a stat when you look at it. It's like right underneath the name of it. Like 20. Like the Vector I'm using right now is like a 24%. So why would I not use that?
Yeah.
I'm getting way more critical hit chance now, and then I have a perk where my critical hits heal me, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it's obviously going to be the gun I'm going to use.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that like submachine guns seem to be better than assault rifles.
Oh, they're way better.
And that's
they're
like
the stability is disgusting on most of them. The AUG and the Vector and stuff, they barely kick, so those work well. You almost have to burst the assault rifles. Like the Liberator that I made. I think my brother uses the Black Market AK that he crafted. You can buy that. I think he likes it, but I'm not sure. Even the Midas, like I'll still use, even though they nerfed it and they took away that train talent, which they needed to do. It was kind of broken. It was every critical hit gave you a percentage of your super back,
Yeah.
and these SMGs are like all critical hits almost. So
Yeah.
you could get your super in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So they took that off. They needed to, but that gun's still pretty good.
Yeah. I'm excited for the marksman rifle. I found myself using marksman rifles a lot.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that is the meta right now. Submachine gun, marksman rifle.
Yeah. We're going to get into some gameplay changes. Some of these sound kind of interesting, especially this turret.
I could care
Sounds
less
like
about this. I don't use turret.
See, I do.
Okay.
I love using the turret, and it's because of this. Turret's skill can no longer suppress enemy NPCs, as they allow named NPCs to be defeated too easily. Like if I'm going in by myself, that's why I use the turret to suppress guys, so I can roll in by myself. But recalibrating high-end items will now cost normal credits instead of Phoenix credits.
Yeah, this needed to be done. It was fucking ridiculous. It costs 31 Phoenix credits to re-roll the item the first time. This is high-end.
Right.
Every time you roll again on the same item, the creds go up. So like the first one was 31, the second one, I think it was like 60 or 70. If you wanted to roll it again, like you're trying to get like the best
right roll,
it was like 100 and some.
Yeah.
To roll it like just like the third time. So what's that? If you add those up, that's like 190 some Phoenix creds just to roll it 3 times. So that needed to be done. And that was a good idea. And this next one they mentioned at the last update, but they didn't do it yet, and that's where the Phoenix credit drops are going to increase. So you're going to get level 30s are still going to drop 1 to 3. They already no, I think they dropped 3 to 5. I don't know how. I think they actually dropped more than that, but level 30s are going to be 1 to 3, 31s 2 to 4, and 32s are going to drop 3 to 5, which is good because those are harder to kill. Now, I'm confused on why they're doing this because I don't know what you're going to use Phoenix creds for anymore.
Yeah.
Because right now you need them to recalibrate
Right.
the high-end items. You need them to buy blueprints in the Dark Zone from the Dark Zone 6 church. He sells very good blueprints. They cost Phoenix credits. And then the special weapon, the special gear, I don't know, the guy up that sells the blueprints
Right.
for Phoenix credits, I don't remember what he's called. Special gear or special weapons guy. He sells stuff for Phoenix creds. But now they're taking the recalibrating out. And this next part right here I'm going to talk about, the Dark Zone. The vendor in the church safe house, which is Dark Zone 6,
Yeah.
will now sell items in Dark Zone funds instead of Phoenix credits. All the other Dark Zones, if you want to buy blueprints from all the other safe houses
Yeah.
in the Dark Zone, 1 through 5, they all cost Dark Zone credits.
Right.
The 1 and 6, Phoenix credits. That kind of made sense because he sold clearly the best ones. He sold weapons, the Tenenbra, the MP5, stuff like that. But now those are Dark Zone funds. So what do you need Phoenix credits for? Just
know.
the
It
one
sounds like-
vendor?
That seems kind of weird. It seems like either they're going to add something later down the road that adds Phoenix credits, or they're trying to consolidate currency the way that Destiny, because remember all that weird
Well,
currency
Destiny got
had?
in trouble because there was too much fucking currency.
Right.
It got way too much.
Yeah,
so maybe they are trying to simplify it. But I think it was already simplified.
Yeah, but I mean, it almost sounds like they don't want to run into that problem
Yeah.
because Destiny had like 10 different types of currency for different stuff.
Maybe they're going to be adding new stuff that are going to need for Phoenix
it
credits.
seems more like the latter, where they're going to add stuff in a future update or something, or when
And
they add.
they also
content.
added a new Dark Zone bracket for characters with gear score 160 plus.
Yeah.
So what, Dark Zone 7?
Yeah,
That'll be exciting. That'll be cool.
yeah. Let's see here.
You can go to the next one. This is the one.
What, crafting?
No,
You wanna
this
talk
is
about the
still
crafting or the
this is actually, this kind of pisses me off.
Oh, the
'cause I
rank
just got to-
requirements
I mean,
for-
this is great for like other people.
right. Rank requirements for superior and high-end quality items at the Dark Zone vendors have been adjusted. Purple items rank 15 instead of 30. High-end
Level
will rank
30.
20.
Like, because I don't know
Right.
if you've noticed, when you view your high-end items, I don't know if you have any yet.
A yellow?
Yeah.
I have one
okay.
yellow.
When you scroll down, it'll say like level requirement for every gun that's
Right.
high-end is going to say 30. But then its level, it can be a level 31 item.
Yeah.
So those are the better ones. So
Right.
for the high-end level 30 items, you only need to be ranked 25
Right.
instead of 30. And for the level 31s, which if you have all level 31s, it looks like it's going to be a gear score of 182.
Right.
That's ranked 40 instead of 50. So that kind of pisses me off because I spent all that goddamn time getting to 50, and now I got there, and they're going to, which is good because like my brother's close to 40. We can get you up pretty quickly, so that's actually really good for my team, and I'm really happy. But like I know I'm probably not the only person that's like, damn man, I just put all that time,
Right. And they're changing it.
and they're changing it. It is for the best because that is one hell of a grind to get to 50.
Yeah.
Especially because like the majority of it I did by myself,
yourself.
and I lost a lot.
Do you think
XP.
it would have been easier for you to get there if you had a team with you?
Yeah, because I don't want to say picked on, but when groups of 4 or 3 agents see you by yourself, even if they're not in there to go rogue, they're going to take you out so that they can go rogue and just kind of run around, because that's what they do apparently. So that their rogue timer will go out and then they will get a lot of XP.
Right.
I can't say that I never did that with a team myself, so I can't complain. But so yeah, I lost a lot of XP, and then of course when I get killed by a group of 3, instead of just letting it go,
Right.
I chase them around for like an hour, and I'm like, by the time I get out of the Dark Zone, I'm at the exact same rank, like my bar's in the exact same place because I spent an hour messing around doing some PvP stuff. And like I have done 3-on-1s and 1. It's rare.
Right.
I have to get lucky and have my super and they don't. That's like a big thing with the Dark Zone is who has their super. That plays a lot into it. So, but that's cool that they're changing that.
Right. We're gonna move into crafting.
Yeah, some of these piss me off.
Yeah, it
These are things I don't
I figured
like.
they would. I was reading over this earlier, and I figured I was like, Brian's probably going to be a little bit mad.
Yeah, I'm furious about this.
Added new level 31 and 32 high-end item blueprints to vendors.
That doesn't make me mad. That's cool.
Right.
That's cool.
That's the later stuff that we'll
Yeah.
get to in a minute.
This next one is cool too.
Remove division tech requirements from some level 31 high-end blueprints.
That's fantastic because, like I said, you can't craft division tech.
Dude, division tech seems so hard to get. I mean, like,
It is like, again, I'm gonna take you through the Dark Zone. I have a pretty good run, and it goes through. Because like if you bring up the mini map, like some landmarks will actually say like, oh, there's division tech here, but there's a lot of other places that you
Right.
can pick it up, and I have found a pretty good run where you can get it, and enemies will drop it too.
right.
I don't know if you've noticed, but enemies will also drop division.
Yeah.
They should drop it more, in my opinion. But like, I would rather if
Every-
they're nerfing the shit out of.
Every enemy should just drop what we need. all the
Would
time.
I know, right?
God.
Is that too much to ask for? If they're like nerfing these Phoenix creds and you don't need them, I would like the named NPCs in the Dark Zone to drop division, like high end division tech instead
Right.
of Phoenix creds. If you don't need them to do anything anymore, and you've bought most of the blueprints from the guy in the base of operations that cost Phoenix creds, and nothing else costs that, then I would like them to drop division tech.
Right.
That would be nice because I need that shit.
Right. Increased costs for converting crafting materials and crafting high-end
This
items.
is bullshit.
10 standard green materials instead of 5 to craft one specialized material, which is blue. 15 specialized blue materials instead of 5 to craft one high-end gold material. That's
That's a lot.
That's
a
big,
big,
that's a huge
that's
increase,
a big
dude.
increase.
10 high-end gold materials instead of 8 to craft one level 31 high-end gold item.
Yeah, that right there is
Dude, that's
bad
so
news.
much, dude.
Now, hopefully this means that maybe the drops will be better in the game, but crafting, because right now that's the way to go, and then they're going to make it a whole hell of a lot more difficult to be able to do stuff here.
Yeah.
Another thing that pisses me off, and that they're not adding, where the fuck is the option to just be like, all right, I want to turn all of my blues or this many blues into high end instead of just sitting there and holding square and holding square and holding. Where's the option to just be like, take, like I have like, I don't know how many green like fabric I have. A
Yeah.
retarded amount.
Yeah.
I would like to just,
Especially
I
because
would
like
just like to take all of those.
every like couple hours you can go up into the
Right,
med bit
right.
bay and get green anyway.
Well, that actually gives you,
I think it's blue now.
no, it gives you, now that you're 30, it will give you high end too.
Oh, it will?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's random. But anyways, there should just be an option to convert.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to take all of these green items that I'm not fucking using and turn them all into blue. One done. Like instead of just, so I don't know why that hasn't been put in there yet.
Yeah.
I'm taking 15 minutes just converting fucking items.
I don't understand why they're increasing everything. Like
Because
I mean,
right
I understand
now
this-
it's not hard to craft stuff.
like it's not like I can turn one green into one blue. Like I understand that. But like 5 to 1 green to blue seems reasonable.
Yeah,
But increasing it like doubling
15 blue for 5 like 15 to 1
that? Yeah.
is retarded.
I'm sorry, that seems a little ridiculous.
So, and they're doing it because crafting is the best method, and right now it's kind of too easy to just sit there and make stuff over and over and over and over and over again.
I mean, that's
But-
probably true, but still.
so yeah, that pisses me off. So like I said, get to crafting now before the April 12th update.
Yeah.
Craft now. Convert stuff now.
Yeah.
It's going to take forever because they don't have that fucking option that I want. I can't believe that's not in the game.
Right. Okay. Changing deconstruction yield for standard and high-end items. Deconstructing a standard item yields 1 standard material instead of 2. Deconstructing high-end gold items yields 1 high-end material.
So
instead
now
of
when you break stuff down, you don't even get as
you
much.
get half as much. So like
So it's taking more,
It's like-
and then you're getting less.
Right.
So that's my issue with the crafting solo. Whatever. I don't know if we need to go through all the bug fixes. I don't. Think,
yeah, I'm not going to go through most of those.
I mean, like, there's a lot of them. I don't know if there's any.
I mean,
There's really nothing in
they're
here.
all fixing like
It's just
broken
bugs.
checkpoints.
Yeah.
and-
There is one that is upsetting me is that the buff, you can't stack smart cover anymore. I don't know.
Oh,
if you,
yeah.
I don't know if you could do that where you could put a bunch of guys on one. You could all slam your smart cover on, and they would stack. It's
Yeah.
not gonna do that anymore. I had a
Yeah.
feeling that was coming,
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that was coming too.
so I actually stopped using it. And I went back to the pulse. I like the pulse better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one that's kind of NPCs will no longer ignore the player while they are attempting to interact with props. That's
I don't know. They don't seem to ignore me.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't even know that was an option. Usually because I kill everyone before I try to interact. So maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for the division. Some good, some bad.
Yeah.
The crafting stuff is a big blow to me.
Yeah.
And I think it will be for a lot of other people. Like I said, hopefully that means that the drops are going to be a little bit better. But like I said, some other stuff is good, in there. I'm very excited for the incursion. I know we didn't really talk about it too much. I saw some still shots today. It looks like it was in like a factory or something. Can't
Well,
really tell what's going on.
It's over in that one.
It's on the
area.
very bottom right of the screen by the power plant.
Right.
So at least that's where the marker is. I'm very excited for it. Very, very excited for it.
Yeah. Before we take a quick break, what do you want from this raid? What do you or this incursion? What do you expect from it? Like,
Well, I mean,
because there's no checkpoints.
basically what this is a raid and a nightfall, since we like to compare it to Destiny, put together. That's
Yeah.
what it is. You're going to have to play very smart and very conservative, at least the first couple times through, because it would suck getting towards the end and everybody dies. You don't have a self-res.
Right.
Well,
Well, you kind of do. With the box, the med box, you can revive.
you
yourself
don't
in
realize
a circle.
how quickly those get taken out in like
Yeah.
challenge mode. Like the enemies will take those out, and it's always when you fucking need it. But
normally.
it's going to be very interesting. I know I've had good success matchmaking
Yeah.
for challenge mode. Not like all of them. Like Power Plant and Russian Consulate are a little tougher. I don't like to matchmake those two, but Lincoln Tunnel and Lexington Event Center are so easy even on challenge mode. Unfortunately, that was today's Power Plant.
Yeah.
So hopefully maybe we can run you through it, but me and my brother have been very successful at beating the Power Plant without dying and stuff like that. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very hard, and I hope the rewards are worth the effort.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I've really been like, because I know this incursion is coming up, and I know there's no checkpoint, so I've been running full medic. Like my special
Well-
is heal everyone. Like that's my special, and then I run the box. I do run the turret, but with this nerf coming, I might see what else I can use. Like
This is the reason why I don't want to matchmake it. At least like the first time. When you do challenge mode, you can get away with people kind of running whatever they want, and you can still get by. You can play conservative in those two, and you can get through it. Even like I've matchmaked without even a mic on, we get through them. They're not impossible.
right.
This is gonna be a little different. Me and my brother have been talking that you're probably gonna have to have guys with different builds. You're actually gonna have to have a guy who's full, maybe like he's like kind of like your medic. Your DPS isn't gonna be great, but
Right.
you're gonna have a lot of health and you're gonna have a fantastic electronic score.
Right.
So you can heal us, and that's gonna be your job almost through it. Like, yeah, you can get some shots off and stuff like that, but you're not gonna be the tank.
Yeah,
You're gonna need a
that's
guy.
kind of like what I've been focusing on is like I'm
Yes.
building a medic because no checkpoints. Healing's going to be an important
Healing is gonna
part.
be huge.
Yeah, and like
You're gonna have to run that probably that super that gives you where you can instantly revive somebody.
yeah,
Survivor Link, that's the one that I use. That's the blue one.
Right.
That gives you like 80%.
yeah.
That's in my opinion, that's the best, at least in the dark zone.
Yeah.
But you're gonna probably have to have a guy who's running a tank and he's doing your DPS, but maybe he not exactly a glass cannon.
Right.
Where if he gets hit, because you'll get dropped so fast probably in this.
Right.
It's gonna take some teamwork. I'm really excited for it. I challenge mode can be tough sometimes. I think this is gonna be even way harder. The no checkpoint thing kind of freaks me
wonder-
out. Hopefully there's no time sections.
Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to be because it's not like Destiny where like
You have
the
to
King's
figure
Fall
it
raid,
out.
You're gonna have to like do weird jumping puzzles and find your way to the next door or whatever. This is like a real a semi real life situation. You know, you're going to be in a factory. You're going to be like moving from room to room. You're going to be going upstairs. Maybe you'll have to like, you know, turn some power on. Maybe you'll have to turn some wheels to control water supply levels or something. Like,
I'm sure, you know, in like some of the missions you have to like carry like a box like to put it like there's probably gonna be stuff like that where someone's gonna have to carry that. And
yeah.
you know, there's not like a lot of puzzle stuff that they can put in like Destiny does, because
Yeah.
it plays a lot different.
Uh-huh.
You know, no jumping, stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, they really haven't let us know a lot about it. I think it's the LMB, I think is who we're fighting here.
Right.
So we'll see what the story is behind it,
Mm-hmm.
like what's going on. But
Yeah.
I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I think the rewards are going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be challenging, especially with the no checkpoints thing.
Right.
So like I said, it is basically a raid and a nightfall put together.
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting. I'm excited. Because like this is the same issue I had with Destiny, getting through the campaign to be a high enough level, and then like, well, with Destiny it was a little different because you didn't know, like figuring out how to level up was the issue, not, you know, the end game, but grinding to 30 was the real issue, and now I'm ready to get into the end game.
The end game, like, I know people have been comparing first 30 days of Destiny, first 30 days of Division. All right, Destiny had the raid, they had strikes, they had nightfalls, so they probably take first 30 days. I feel like the Division, they've laid out what they're coming out with. It looks pretty good on paper. I feel like the Division now that this is coming out, this is going to change the game here. And this is a good update. I mean, like I said, it is free. You can't really be pissed about that.
Yeah.
And it's probably for the best. It sounds like it's going to be pretty tough. It's probably for the best that they didn't have it there yet. I'm sure there are people out there who are ready and can run it today if
Yep.
they had it out. But that's not the case for everybody. They're giving you a little bit more time to get ready, and like you.
Yeah.
So you have time to get ready for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole thing. That's why I wasn't playing like a lot of the Division, because I was like,
Well, I kept telling you though,
I know,
like, dude,
the
this
grind to
incursion's
30.
coming, and you're not like just getting to 30 isn't going to be good enough.
I know.
That's not going to get you through.
I know,
the
but I was
incursion.
like, if I'm like, this was probably last Thursday. You texted me because you saw I was playing Destiny.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, I know. You're like, the raid comes out in 3 weeks, and you're playing Destiny.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I'm not actually really playing anything right now.
I think that is exactly what you said.
I was sitting on the couch. My PlayStation was
I know,
on.
but you were in the Destiny startup screen.
I was because I was playing a little bit earlier because some friends got on and wanted me to help them with some stuff, so I did. But doing that was like the spark that made me want to keep playing Destiny, which we'll talk about in a little bit after the break. But I was like, I know if I'm 30 by Wednesday, when we always play every Wednesday, we'll play through some of the Dark Zone stuff. I'll get to see what challenge mode is like, probably a little bit, and then I'm like, this is where the Division starts for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
So I'm excited.